I have really, really bad news. And it's going to take a lot out of me to admit this. So, after Cynthia and I were going home, at first we were supposed to, like, go eat with Calista and Wendy. And thing is that, like, Cynthia was like, oh, I'm not really hungry. And Heartburn Crown is, like, out of my budget right now because I'm trying to save money. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. And I was just like in my head, I'm also gonna go home because I'm on my period and I didn't bring an extra pad, and like I'm bleeding terribly. Like today's my first day of my period. Like I knew it was gonna be like heavy, but I didn't think it would be like gushing heavy. Like during the time that I was watching Maxine, it was like going crazy, and like I was like sitting in really weird positions. I didn't know what to do with myself. Like I didn't know, like I didn't want Cynthia to buy pads because I was like, this is just a 2-hour movie. Like I'm just gonna sit through it. I'd rather suck it up and just be like blah blah blah. And then so later when I went to I called a Lyft, and my Lyft came before Cynthia's Lyft came. And thing is that, like, so I sit down, it's a really new car, like, new car smell and everything. The driver was speaking to me. He was a pretty nice man. He's like Russian, and he was like, oh, are you Russian? Well, not like that, because like his English was like, he was only here for like 1 year so far, so like his English is like very like beginner level. It's not, yeah, it's still like very basic. So he was like, your name, Katie? He was trying to say that in Russian. In Russia there's like a lot of variation of that name. And I was just like, no, my name's like American, Katie, English. And, we have a conversation. I'm trying to say stuff, but he didn't really understand me. And he says stuff, and I'm like, He was like from New York, blah, blah, blah. Came here, family, has like a relative in New York selling stuff. Like he was talking, I'm not gonna lie, I think he was a little racist because he was like, black? No. Asian, good. A bunch of other ethnicities and races that are like good. And yeah, he kept going on, and I was just like, yeah, very good, blah blah blah, expensive, blah blah blah. And thing is that whole time you have to keep in mind that I'm laying down, I'm sitting, but I have my hand on my butt, so I'm sitting